Picture yourself standing before a mirror, but instead of your familiar reflection staring back, you see a stranger, someone unsettling yet strangely recognizable. This is not a ghost or a trick of the mind. This is a version of you that has always been there, hidden beneath layers of social expectations, fear, and self-doubt. Now, what if I told you that this stranger holds the key to unlocking your greatest potential? That the person you fear becoming is, in fact, the most powerful version of yourself? Carl Jung, one of the most influential minds in psychology, introduced the concept of the shadow, the unconscious part of ourselves that we suppress, deny, or reject. Society, family, and personal experiences have shaped this shadow, pushing certain emotions, desires, and traits into the hidden corners of our psyche. But here's the paradox. The more we suppress our shadow, the more power it has over us. And the moment we confront it, something extraordinary happens. We unlock strength, clarity, and self-awareness beyond what most people ever achieve. This isn't just a philosophical idea. It's a psychological reality that influences your decisions, relationships, and sense of fulfillment. Why do so many feel stuck, lost, or incomplete? Why do we sabotage our own success or hesitate to assert ourselves? The answer lies in the parts of ourselves that we have yet to integrate. By the end of this journey, you will understand why facing the person you fear to be is the single most transformative step you can take. You will learn how to turn fear into power, hesitation into action, and self-doubt into unshakable confidence. And in the end, a final revelation will change the way you see yourself forever. To begin, we must first explore why we fear our own potential. It seems counterintuitive, doesn't it? Most assume they fear failure, rejection, or judgment. But what if the real fear isn't failure, but success? What if we are terrified of how powerful we could become, of disrupting the identity we've clung to for so long? History is filled with thinkers who understood this paradox. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic emperor, once said, "A man's worth is no greater than his ambitions." Marianne Williamson famously wrote, "Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure." But why do we resist this power? The answer lies in how we've been conditioned since childhood. Think about the messages you received growing up. Were you told to be quiet, to stay in your place, to not be too much? Were you made to feel guilty for expressing anger or ambition? Over time, these lessons shape us. We learn to suppress parts of ourselves deemed unacceptable. But these traits don't disappear. They form our shadow. And here's the most crucial truth. Your shadow is not just a collection of flaws. It holds your greatest strengths in raw, untamed form. Repressed ambition becomes drive. Suppressed anger transforms into passion. Denied confidence emerges as self-worth. But only if we are willing to confront and integrate these hidden aspects of ourselves. Jung called this process individuation, the journey toward becoming a fully realized individual. It requires us to stop seeing our darkness as something to eliminate and instead as something to understand and harness. It means looking in the mirror and refusing to turn away. And this journey doesn't just apply to individuals, it extends to entire societies. Throughout history, those who embraced their full selves, despite societal rejection, were the ones who changed the world. Visionaries, revolutionaries, and artists who refused to suppress their true nature left lasting legacies. Now, ask yourself, what would happen if you stopped running from your own power? What kind of person would you become if you fully embraced the parts of yourself you've been conditioned to fear? This is where real transformation begins. In the next step, we will explore how to uncover your shadow, integrate it, and use it as a source of unparalleled strength. And remember, the final revelation will be the most powerful of all, a truth that will change everything you thought you knew about yourself.